the SA College of Arts and Science. For admission details, click the link in description.
Okay, good afternoon, students, and all the faculty members, those who have assembled today. And as a part of, like Study Advanced Center for Academic Staff initiative, where from today we are going to have a knowledge sharing session on different topics. And today, Dr. Purushothaman sir is an associate professor, head department of accounting and finance from our SA College of Arts and Science. He is going to give us an knowledge sharing on Certify M. There is how to generate the certificate through GForm. There is Google Forms. So this will it is nothing but an automatic generation of certificate. Once after registration, after taking a survey or any test or something, after completion of that test or anything or survey or whatever it may be, you will get a certification, automatic certification to your mailbox. Whatever the mail that you are given in the form, you will get a automated certification. So today we have, because this automatic certification generation started last year, because due to this pandemic most of the colleges have started using this Certify-M. And today we have Dr. Purushothaman sir is with us. He is going to give us insight on how to prepare this, how to get this automatic certification. So I invite Dr. Purushothaman sir to take over the knowledge session on Certify-M. Over to Dr. Purushothaman sir.
Sir, thank you, sir. Yes, very good afternoon to all. Yes, today we are conducting the knowledge sharing session on Certify-M. Actually, each and everyone should know and aware the concept of Certify-M. Faculties are very known about that concept. Students are always understand about the Certify-M because last year students will get the events, participate, and got the certificates from the Certify-M through in May. So students definitely to understand the Certify-M concept, that Certify-M, how to use the how to direct link with the GForm. A simple concept. I'm not take much more time. Simply, I will explain the concept, how it is accessed, how it is processed, the certificate. So I will share my screen. Yes. So I already told that Certify-M. It is a wonderful applications. We are using the pandemic situations. Last year we are using all the events with helpful of Certify-M. So that we are helps the Certify-M. We are access the documents. We are access the certificates through Certify-M. How to access with the Gmail, and how the certificates are automatically generated. So what we are do something. So we are do something, definitely we'll get the certificates automatically generated to the everyone, to the participant mail ID. So that is a wonderful concept. A Certify-M directly link with the GForm, Google form, right? It is very easy and a simple step. So that step you are fulfill, definitely you are making the Certify-M concept. You are doing the Certify-M. You are run the any programs. So that Certify-M will be helpful and generate the certificates automatically. Second one is use and included certificate templates are designed in your own. You are creating their own templates. Certify-M also having the varieties of templates. You are using the templates. Otherwise, I'm using the my custom templates. I'm designing. Then that certificates will be executed or processed to the respondents. So it is the wonderful concepts, because it is one of the advantage, because a template, a default templates we are using, we are conducting the many programs in the year, we are getting the same samples of certificates. That is not good and well and good. So that's why we are creating the designs. We are using the attractions of certificates to the respondents. So respondents also getting the concept from the webinar, quiz program, or whatever it is, and as well as they are expecting the valuable certificates. So that's why we are making the different type of slides. That means a different type of patterns, templates can be created, right? Then all the exams you are creating the online, the exams conducted the online. So it is the 100% records maintained. So your records live in your Google account. So you are conducting the exams, any competitive exams or quiz programs or webinars or whatever it is, you are created G-form with help of Google account, add the certificate and generate the certificates to the all the respondents, right? So this is very important one. What exams you are conducted? First one, you are understand which one is apt to be used in the Google form. Then the recorded is always maintained safely and securely with helpful of Google account. I will tell the little later of Google concept. Then a million of installs and over 40 million certificates to be sent from the certificate. So last pandemic year, many institutions, not only institutions, organizations also conducting the webinar or conference or whatever it is, they are using this type of concepts to be applied and generated to the certificates to the all the respondent. So 40 million certificates are generated from the certificate. Once a period, last 2 or 3 years, we are going to participate the offline programs. Any other institutions or our institutions, they are getting the manual certificates. We are also the formats we are created and we are printed the certificates and we are writing the name or designations or any other identifier, whatever it is. So it may be create some mistakes or errors. So you are feed the information is perfect or correct. Definitely you are getting the certificates what you are giving the inputs. So it is one of the advantage, and you are writing the manuscript, so that handwritings is not well good sometimes, so that it may be create some errors or spelling mistakes, so it can be avoided from the certificate. So what you are feed the informations, that informations we are generated. So that is an excellent concept, and a fraction of seconds you are fill the, you are respecting the respondents of the Google forms, you are getting the certificates a fraction of seconds. So and it is also generated, you are receiving the certificates through mail. So the backup is also you are having the Google account, right? Today, knowledge sharing sessions on Certify-M. How do we are generate the certificates through Certify-M in Google account? The following the details instructions are given below that to start the creating the own exams today through Certify-M. If you are creating the exams or you are conducting the exams, you are some of the steps. I will give the 5 steps. Definitely simple steps. Definitely you are getting there. You are generating the certificate. You are organizer. You are creating the Google Forms. You are customizing your templates, certificate templates, and you are generating the certificates to all the respondents. So this is a wonderful process done in the certificate, right? So today I'm not expert in the certificate, but I know very well about the certificate because last year I done the process. So this type of process. So I generate the certificate to our students and college and the other college also. So I know very well about the certificate. Whatever I learned, definitely I will share. If I skip anything, if you are known very well about that concept, definitely you are also share with the session, right? So first one, using official mail ID only. So this is very wonderful concept. If you are develop the or you are conducted the exams, you are using only official mail ID. If I'm working SA College of Arts and Science, I have the official mail ID, purushothamanji@sakas.ac.in. I'm using that official mail ID only. If I conduct the exam, I'm using that mail ID only. If you are using the personal mail ID, that is not well and good because after 5 years or 10 years, I'm working the same institution. I don't know, but that documents is always maintained with the SA College of Arts and Science. So if I'm using the personal mail ID, definitely this document is not maintained. So that's why we are using the official mail ID only. So it is one of the backup. It is one of the secured. The data can be stored and safely. So if you are conducting the exams, definitely you must have the official mail ID only. So that mail ID only we are having and we are creating. So next step, we are create the Google form. I will explain how we are create the G form, how we are generate the certificates in practically, but I covered the 5 points in theoretical concept. Within 5 minutes, I will complete. So create the Google Forms. You are conducting the any one exams. First, you must understand what exams you are conduct. First, you are understand. Then, what are the questions we are asking from the respondent? The relevant questions definitely we will ask. We will create in Google Form. Irrelevant concept, irrelevant data we don't use. So we are creating the Google Form. What are the informations are available in the Google Form? What are informations are feed in the Google Form? So first of all, you must creating the your official mail ID only. Second one, you are create the G form. That means Google Form. So that Google Forms, what are the relevant informations about that exam is very important. Then create certificates. If you don't have any time, you are using the certificate template also. Or otherwise, I'm making the new changes. I will generate the new certificates of the new models. Definitely, you will create your own templates. Or otherwise, simply you are taking from the templates from the certificate, and you are editing the concept. You are uploading the certificate. Then fourth one is you are installed in the Certify-M app. That tool is very important. We are getting the many features about the Certify-M. It is creating the date limit, set the time limit, and seconds will be seconds will be followed and the quiz. Then we are getting the more app available in the Certify-M in marketplace. You are install and you are use it. So first of all, we must install in the Certify-M. Then only we are generating the certificates. Otherwise, if you are creating the G form only, you are getting the data in Excel. The data will be storage in the Excel, MS Excel only. Then how you are generate the certificate? With help of Certify-M, right? Then finally, to give the control. Control is very important because you are always enabling the link within 1 year. I'm also using that same link right now. I'm also getting the certificate from the Certify-M right now also. Last year you are conducting the event, but right now I'm using that link. I will enter all the data. I will get the certificate today. So that's why a control is very important. Where we are using the control, date, time, or seconds, whatever it is. A respondents, it is not accepted no longer the responses. So this is very important. So these 5 steps, these simple 5 steps, we must follow easily. We are generating the certificates. Students, are you understand? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. So these 5 steps will help to create the G form and to create their own templates, right? To a certificate to be generated to the respondents, all the respondent, right? So this is my material, only 1 page. Just I'm covered the simple 5 points. I don't have the number of pages. Simply I'm using the front page templates and as well as giving the only 5 points. So this knowledge sharing sessions on Certify-M, I'm explaining and cover the only 5 points. So these 5 points is the fundamentals, the foundations. Easily you understand, then easily you are automatically generated the Google form as well as certificates. So now we are going to the practical session. Are you ready? First, I'm going to the Google Chrome. So first, I'm entering the gateway of Google Drive, right? So Google Drive, actually, I'm creating the Google form for in this knowledge session of Certify-M. I will give the one example and as well as how I create the Google form in simultaneously. First, I open my one samples. It is loading. Please wait. Yes. This is called G form, Google form. Students definitely aware and understand of the G form because you are entering you are filling the feedback form also. So definitely you must understand, but how the G forms will be create. So in these sessions, already I created the one G form, right? But this G form, how to create, I will tell you practically. So first you are going to My Drive. Here you are click the icon of new, and you are click the Google form, G form. Slowly I will tell you. Please try to understand. If you have any doubt, immediately you ask with me. First, you are going to new option and click the G form. So next tab will be open. It will be display on Google form. So this is the basic Google form. I am not touched with anything, right? So these Google forms, I will create this type. See, right? So how we are creating the Google form? First one. So this is heading, title. You must give the title, right? I will give the knowledge sharing session. I'll give the knowledge sharing session on Certify. So I will mention the duplicate because already I create one. So that will be generated. So this is dummy also. So I create the duplicate knowledge sharing session on Certify. What are these? You are using the G form headings. So it will be display, or you are changing anything, it will be reflect. Then I will mention the date today. I will mention the date. So whatever we are doing, that will be reflect another one place. I will tell you, each and everyone should be clearly watch. I am feeding the or entering the any one informations. That informations we are visit on another one page, another one informations, right? So I will give the heading, right? So I mentioned the date. Next, so this dialog box will be open. Untitled questions, option 1. So this is first one. I am using SA College of Arts and Science building image. Okay. So here I'm using in your right hand side, we are having some functions, right? So this is called add questions, then import questions, add title and descriptions, then add image, then you have any video, that video also upload. Then you want the section basis. I want the one section, two section. Actually, I'm creating the only one section here. I'm using only one sections. I'm completed everything what I shared. But if you want two section, definitely you are using the two section. See, you are using the section 2. So section 1, you are using the personal details. Section 2, you are using the officials. That means you are conducting any one quiz. So that quiz informations you are feed here. A demographic variables are using that. First one, section 1, like your name, then designations, departments, college name, then whatever it is, whatever information you are required, you are asking the section 1. Section 2, it's completely for your profession. That means you are conducting the any one quiz. So that questions are available in the section 2 only. Then you are also using the WhatsApp group also. In this form, we are creating the WhatsApp group and you are create the link and you are adding the more number of respondents for any purpose. Right. For what purpose we are using the WhatsApp group means, in case we are conducting the 5-day program, first day you are conducted 2 to 3, second day unfortunately we are changing the time 3 to 4. So that's why we are giving the information to all the respondent in the WhatsApp group. Simply. Right. So section 1, section 2. I'm using this icon equal symbol. We are segregated the 2 sections. I want only 1 section means you are using the only 1 section. So a number of sections you can be added. If you are click this icon, you are adding the more number of sections. You are not record these sections, simply you are delete. Just you click and delete. I'm using, for example, A. I'm using here B. Actually, I'm wrongly created the B instead of A. So actually, first I need the A. Second one, I need the B section. So simply you are move here. And save. You can be move. First you are getting the section A, second one section B. If you are created wrongly, you are using these options. Just you are click and move. Duplicate means I need same ditto. Just click duplicate. So I will get the section 2, I will get the A, section B also get the A. Whatever you are filled, so that information also you are get in the use of duplicate function, right? So you know the duplicate, move, delete, then merge. So I need only 1 section instead of 2 section means simply I click the merge with above. It can be merged. See, only we are having the only A section and B section, right? So this is called a section. A section menu, we are having the 4 varieties, right? These 4 functions, if you want or if you require, you are using. Otherwise, I need only 1 section, you are delete everything. Right? This one, first one is right hand side, add questions. If you want any questions, just you are click and you are add. Students, are you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you are add the questions, like, see, I'm using the college image, college building, right? So here I'm using the add image. Just I'm click the add image and I browse because my lab having that photo. Just I browse. That image only having JPEG file, JPEG or JPEG, right? It will be displayed. Other format not supported. So here I'm using our college building. right? If you want any title, just you are giving the image title. So here we are using SACAS, SA College of Arts and Science, SACAS, right? If you are align this center, but it will not reflect in the preview. So here alignment is not available, the more options. If I'm giving the center, but if I am getting the preview, it will get the left hand side only. It will reflect the left hand side only, right? So this is, we are using the image. If you have any video, just you are click, then you are giving the YouTube link, it will be open. This is title. If you want front one, just you are give the title and you are get the description. So this is same like this one, right? Or if you are not required, simply you are click the delete icon. Or if you want copy duplicate, just you are click the duplicate. It will be open the same, right? Next, I will add another one and add the one image for invitations. If you are conducting any quiz program, so that invitations you should be attached. So for what purpose we are using that image or invitation means a respondent to attract. So that's why we are using the image or any video or any invitations, whatever it is. So this is also JPEG format. I'm uploading the one image. Yes. So this is invitation. So today we are conducting the knowledge sharing session on Certify-M. So it is easy to understand the peoples. So what is the programs going on? So easy to understand the respondents. So that's why I'm using the invitations. Next, we are using the name. Next questions we must ask about name. So what are the informations you are giving the Google form? So that related informations we are generating the Certify-M. So that certificates, that sequence, it should be followed. Otherwise, if you are not giving the first one name, first you are giving the occupation in your certificates, first you are getting the occupations. So that is not well and good. So that's why we are, what informations we are required, what are the informations we are need, that's you are giving the priority. So name, you are giving the short, I'm using the short answer. Otherwise, I'm not using the paragraph or multiple choice or checkbox or drop down, whatever, or file uploaded. That is not required. Simply, I'm using the name in the question. The respective answer for the, I'm using the options of short answer only. See what questions you are asking to the respondent, that respective menu we will follow. Otherwise, I'm asking the one question for name. I'm not using for the multiple choice or checkbox. How do I know? So that's why we are using, or we are asking the questions to the respondent, what we are required and relevant features or functions or options to be utilized. Right? Second one is, so first one is over. Just you give the required. Just you are click the required is mandatory for what purpose we are giving the required. A students or public should be skip the name or any other information. But if you are using the menu of required, a staff or students or publics or whatever it is, a respondent should be response to the that particular questions. You are asking the question, student name is wrongly typed means it will be created the error. That error is should be applicable and reflect in the certificate. So that's why already I told that in the beginning, what informations you are feed or you are fill in the Google form, that informations only we are reflected in the generated certificate. So this is your responsible. So your responsible means this is a respondent responsible. If you are giving the correct informations, you are getting the correct certificates, right? Second one, if this is mandatory. So second one, every time I am not clicking the add question buttons, just I click in the duplicate. So it will be create. Second one is create. So I'm asking the second one is designation. Second one is I'm asking the designation. I will give the multiple choice, right? Maybe first year students should be participate in this type of knowledge sharing session on certificate. Or second year students, sorry, then any guest lectures, lecture, assistant professor, associate professor, head of the departments, professors, director, dean, vice principals, principal, correspondent, or management, whatever it is, anyone we are involving or applying this one, right? So otherwise, see, I'm already told that what the questions you are asking to the respondent, that particular relevant options give to the people, because a third year students should be involved or attend this program. I'm not giving the options. I'm not also giving the other option also. Just I'm giving the detailed informations. In my knowledge, what are the public should be interfere or involved or participate in this event. I will give the option for first year, second year, any. So the varieties of the designations I will give. Otherwise, a third year students, that means a final year students should be attend this program. How they are give the perfect answer, because I'm not give the third year students. I'm not give the options of third year students. So that's why if you are creating the Google form, carefully you are create what are the informations you are required. So that relevant options you must give. Otherwise, a third year student should be participate. Definitely they won't click anyone. But this question is required. Definitely this questions answer to that respective persons. Definitely they are not making able to answer. So that's why if you are creating the Google form, you are asking the questions carefully in your mind. So what are the answers they are? First you are thinking what they are telling. So that's why you are finalized simply, or otherwise you cannot give the anyone options, just you are give the short answer also. Simply here, the last questions we are give the short answer. Just you are giving the short, here you are using the short answer. They are typing, I'm a assistant professor, associate professor, director, dean, first year students, second year students, third year, whatever it is, a public, whatever it is. So here I know very well about this. In these sections, who are participate in this event. So I am creating the relevant and respective options. So if I'm a head of the department, just I click the head of the department. Or I'm a lecturer, definitely I will click the lecture. I'm a first year students, I click the first year students. So the option is very important. Otherwise, simply you are not give the options. Just you are give the short answer. A responder should be type. right? So next questions. So these options, I will tell you, these options is called a checkbox. I am using here, see, designation, here short answer, right? Just a response should be typed. Otherwise, I am using the checkbox. See, listen, just I click the option of checkbox. A checkbox can be created. Option 1, A. Option B. Option C. Option D. Right? So you are using the checkbox. You are clicking the not only single answer. You are response to the 2 or 3 answers. So that's why we are using checkbox. Here I am using designations. Suppose I fill this in this type of question, this Google form. Just I click the associate professor, and as well as I'm clicking the head of the departments. A 2 answers, a 2 options, and answer. I'm a opt of the persons for the 2 answers. Otherwise, suppose a principal madam attend this knowledge sharing session of certificate. The principal madams belongs to commerce department, so they are getting the principal madam using the option of principal, right? They are using the department of commerce. Next question. So I have the 2 positions. Definitely I'm using the 2 options. I'm using 2 options. While I'm eligible for this these options, using for checkbox only. A number of answers to the respondent to be filled, we are using the checkbox only. So this is the second one options. So first one options, we are using the short answer. Second one, I told that the checkbox option, right? Students, are you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Because what purpose we are choosing the options. So that's why very important. If I creating the one question for name, I'm not choosing for the paragraph. My name is Purushothaman. That's enough. Otherwise, I am a Purushothaman working in the so and so college. This is not a paragraph. My name is Purushothaman. So I am using for short answer only. So second questions about yourself. I'm not giving the checkbox or drop down menu or multiple choice. So that time I'm using or I'm giving the options for paragraph. You are typing them more or 4 or 5 lines, more than 4 or 5 lines, right? So next designations, I'm creating here checkbox. So checkbox is very difficult. Otherwise, you are giving the short answer. So third one, department. Here create. So I'm creating the duplicate. Another one, department. Here I'm using department. Department, right? So I'm a associate professor and department of accounting finance means I'm using any one option, not multiple options. So here I'm click the multiple choice. Just I answering any one or A or B or C or D. I'm not a commerce department, I'm not a corporate department, I'm not a accounting finance, I'm not a bank management, I'm not a CA, I'm not a BSc computer science, BCA, Viscom, English, psychology, home science. Any one department. I hold only one positions, one department. Just I'm clicking or answering the only one option. So that's why we are using the multiple choice. We are using the multiple choice options. We are using only one answer. A checkbox, we are clicking the many answers, right? See here one example. Department. I'm A and F means just I click the A and F only. Otherwise, I'm a language, general, CS, CA. It is not possible. Any one department is possible. So that's why I'm using the multiple choice. Maybe I'm a assistant professor and a department head of the department, or I'm using any one position. So definitely at that time we are using the two options. Right. Next, I'm asking the college name. Just I click the duplicate and type the college name. College name. If you want, if you not required, just you are click, it will be deleted. See, if you are mention the college name, just I mention the college name of here, SACAS. Right. So I'm using the another one options. Checkbox. I'm using checkbox. Our college name is SACAS. So SACAS students should be participate in this type of events. They are responding the answer of click the SACAS. Otherwise, other college students, they are participating in this type of event. I'm giving only one option for SACAS, how they are filled. So that's why I'm giving the not add options, add other options. Students, carefully please understand. First one, I'm using the SACAS. If I'm SACASians, I fulfill the SACAS. Otherwise, I'm other college students. So simply we are giving the others. We are click the others and they are type it. Other means which college? See, option 2, I'm not using add options. Add option means it will be create more and more. I'm using only for add other. Just I click the other. Other is default, but if you are filled in the informations, you are mentioned which college, right? So this is one of the benefits. We are collecting the how many students are participating in our college, how many students are participating in the other college. So that informations, that data, which helpful of this type of questions, right? So all the questions definitely I will give the required options. See, I will give the required options. Otherwise, if I'm not required, definitely they won't fill it. That means skip the questions. So students and faculties should be followed and should be give the required options is very important. So next one is I will give the if right now I will conduct the knowledge sharing session on Certify. So I will give them some questions to the audience, to the respondents, to the public, to the students, whatever it is. I will create some questions. I will send it to the respondents. A respondent should be using this type of Google form, answering the any one questions, answering any one options, right? So I will create the 10 questions here. I will create the 10 questions, create the 10 marks. If you are if you are getting the pass mark, definitely you are getting the certificates. If I get the failed, definitely you are not able to get the certificate. So that's very important. So that's why we are using the points, right? Okay. So here I'm using the one options. You are asking the any one questions. For example, only one questions. I will type SACAS is established on SACAS is established on 2018. Second option, 2019. Third option, 2020. Fourth option, 2021. Right? So this is my question with answer using helpful of multiple choice menu. Right? So this is mandatory. Yes, a respondent should be answer this type of question. Right? Suppose yes. So next questions. So you are creating the number of questions, n number of questions. If you are conducting the quiz, go to settings and click the quiz, make this a quiz. So that's why we are taking the quiz format and you are giving the answer key, a missed answer, a wrong answer, not answering the questions, everything. Just you are click, make this quiz and save. Right? So now you are getting the answer key option. The previous you are not available with this type of options. Right now you are having the answer key options with help of quiz menu. Just you are click the answer key in case SACAS is established on 2018 means suppose just I click 2018, right? So I will the I will give the point of 1 and done. Right? So students answer the questions. It may be it is one of the examples, not exact questions and exact answers. In case this question is correct means you are answer these questions, you will get the 1 marks. See here the total point is 1 mark. So 10 questions I will prepare. See here 10 questions I will prepare and finally I will give the feedback also about these sections. You are get the, if you are passed you are get the certificates. So students, are you understand? Are you have any
Sir, yes.
questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understood, sir.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
In case you have any questions, definitely you are interfere and ask to me. Definitely I will solve. So you are creating the n number of questions. You are using the various type of options.
Sorry, sir. I have
Yes.
one small clarification, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have answer. It is mandatory. We can sir.
Sir, your voice is not clear, sir. Sorry, sir. Please tell me, sir.
So it is mandatory, sir, field answer.
If you want answer key, you are using these options. Otherwise, you are not using this type of options. Just you are ignore it and done. If you are making the quiz, you must understand. For example, a responder should be understand the questions, but the answer is right or not. Definitely, they known means you are giving the answer key. Otherwise, you are not giving the answer key.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Proceed, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Right. So you are creating the number of questions, right? How many questions you are created? You are using the points here will be reflect, right? So here, so next we are. So this menu is, so this icon, just I click this type of icons, a theme will be create. A theme will be create. Just I'm click this one. This is the theme color, right? Then background color is this one. It will be reflect. See, before this is not available, but here we are using the theme options. We are getting the more colors. See, I'm using this one. It will be changed, right? So if you want, if you also change the font style also. See, this is basic. If you want this type of style, you are using this type of style. But professionals definitely not follow the designs. A standard is better than others. So I'm using the basic or playful. A playful is the light changes, so light designs. So if you are giving this type of formal options, so you are getting this type of options, font style. So many people's, professionals, they are using the basic, formal or playful, not this type one, because it is not clear, right? So you are changing the font style also. So I'm changing this type of style can be changed, but you are not aligned. See, a Word document having the varieties of options available, but here we are not have that much of options. Just we are getting a few options only. Otherwise, I want the underline, I want the italic, I want the bold, I want the center, or justify or right or left. Sorry, it is not possible one. So that options is not available here. Just a basic features are available here. So a professionalism should be followed. Definitely, this type of people should be following the professionals, right? So this is the theme options. You are creating the Google form, new Google form, right? You are also checking the print preview. That means we are using the print preview. Here we are using the preview for this type of icons. Just you are click and you are getting the preview options. So you are creating the headings, date. You are using also date with the time also. So then you are using the college image, then invitations, name, designation, department, college name, then questions. So just submit. A Google form is only completed. G form only completed. You don't generate the certificates. When if you are installed the Certify EM, definitely that time you will get the certificate, right? So this is the preview. This is preview. So this is your G form. So what you are create here, the preview, then you are submit, you are get the, you are completed the G form only. If now just click this menu, we have the drop down. Just we are clicking the add on. So this is very important. This type of applications we are concentrating only 2 or 3. That's enough. We are not using the every menu. So that is not required. Just we are using the 2 or 3 items only. See here, I'm using see. I'm not using undo, make a copy, move to trash, then any link, pre-filled link, print, add any collaborations. I'm not using this type of menus. I'm not touching that. But simply I'm using add-on. Just you are click the add-on, a dialog box will be open. So this is the add-on menu. Wait, yes. So this is the Google Workspace Marketplace. That means we are having the varieties of apps here. So which one you are want, which one you are required, which you are apt for your questions, you are installed there. Like everyone having the smartphone, you are downloading app from the Play Store. Same concept. If you want any one app, you are installed. See, I'm already installed the form limiter, so already installed, right? So now another one is I'm installed in the Certify-M. This is very important. So this type of app should be generated in the certificates. So this is very important. If you want any name, just you are search Certify-M. You are get the Certify-M. Yes. So this one just you are touch or you are click, you are install. Already I install. So here we are, it reflect the one install. Just you are install, it will be open. Yeah, install. If you are installed in the Certify-M, just this type of icons will be appear. Otherwise, a previous it is not appear. When you are installed in the Certify-M or any app, so that time only it will be appears in this type of place. So just you are click the add-on. So I'm already installed in the 3 app. One is Certify-M, second one is form limiter, third one is timer. Quiglo timer. First one is Certify-M. Yes. Just you click the Certify-M, it's enable the Certify-M quiz. Certify-M is now enabled for use in this quiz. It is loading. Please wait. Yes. We are using the Certify-M. It will be displays. Yes. So this is the Certify-M options. First, you are completed the Google form, G form. This is G form because everyone having the mail ID. If you are using the personal mail ID, you are sending the 100 certificate per day only. You are generating the 100 certificate generate only. If you are using the official mail ID, that domains it will be helped to be increase the number of certificates. For example, in our college domain we are using the Certify-M. I'm sending the 1500 certificates per day automatically. So that's why I'm using the my domain. That means our college domain, right? Right. So first one is you are created the Google form. So everyone should have the mail ID. Second one, you are created the Google form. Third one, you are going to Certify-M. Yes. Third concept going to Certify-M. Dr. Ganapati sir. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I completed the 2 concept.
Okay.
So we are prepared the Google form. So next we are going to the Certify-M concept. That means slides will be open and we are feeding the informations. Then how to we are generate the certificates. Then we are next options. We are going to the form limiter. Then finally we are going to the time limiter. So I think time is not. We are taking them more than time, so that's why we are wind up this right now. And
Yes,
shall I continue tomorrow, sir?
yes, sir. I think because right now
It is
4:30
possible.
also we have a meeting. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. We can. You can proceed tomorrow, so you can block the calendar tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
again 4:30, I think
Yeah.
we are having a
We
meeting.
have the another
So I
right.
believe so we can you can continue tomorrow, and we
Okay.
can complete so that we can proceed further. Okay. So
Yeah.
thank you, Dr. Purushothaman, sir, and I think this Certify-M is very much required for. Can you I believe the Certify-M is very much required for a common person, even for faculty or even for the students, because nowadays everyone are started using online platforms at the end of the session where you need to generate the certificate. So without certificate, no one will come and participate in the session. So this is a right platform where we can learn a new things. So Certify-M, earlier we don't know what is that Certify-M, but right now from last year onwards, we just there is keep on everyone has started using this Certify-M for the automatic generation of certificates. So due to time constraint, I think excuse me, due to time constraint, we can have the session tomorrow at probably by same time 3 o'clock. So and he'll complete before 4 p.m. Tomorrow. So thanks the resource person Dr. Purushothaman sir, and thanks everyone to be a part of this session. We will continue the session tomorrow. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Students or
Yes,
staff. Sir, you have any questions relevant about the Google form? Please let me know, sir.
Sir?
very good evening, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's very nice session, sir. If you started with tomorrow and you can one more time explain short and sweet tomorrow also.
Okay, sure,
Okay.
sir. Sure, sir. I will continue the today's sessions and I will continue the next class also, sir.
Yeah, today I learned more things of certificate program. Really nice, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The SA College of Arts and Science. For admission details, click the link in description.